Well, hi everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Today I'm in the bunker, as I'm starting to call it now, the little server room that I've built, which is on the back of the factory through here. Last time we set up a load of ME drives, which are twinkling on and off as things are going into and out of the system. But I said there was something more I wanted to do in here, something on this wall over here. Now my problem is that, well, what I've been saying almost since the start of this series, geostrata. Geostrata, I mean, it's a great mod, I've been using the blocks quite a lot, but you get lots and lots of different things. And they're filling the drives up. And there's some things which I just don't want, you know, these ME storage drives or whatever they're called, they're expensive to make. I don't want them all filled up with that sort of stuff. So I need another way of storing things. Well, it just so happens that Applied Energistics, being dead clever like what it is really good at interfacing with other mods, so we can use other mods to store things. And one other mod which I have been using quite a bit, I had them out by the tree farm before, were the JABBA barrels. So I'm going to be doing things with JABBA barrels over here. So first of all, let's double check, because hopefully they are in here. They are Better Barrels by JABBA. There should also be some modules somewhere of some description, or are they called upgrades? They're called storage upgrades. I best just double check by opening this JABBA. Here we go. You can remember that we have the structural upgrades, which you need to apply the storage upgrades. Okay, so let's get out the modules, if that's what they're called. No, I've done it again, haven't they? Upgrades. I have 8 upgrades. And do I have the structurals? Structurals. So I've got 3 basics and 3 irons. That's enough for a start. So how am I going to arrange things in this corner? Well, I think that I am going to... Obviously, the way to pull things through is through here. So we will start off with that. I could then drop it down, run... Yes, I know exactly how I am going to do this. So we are going to have that, no, not that, that is completely wrong. That there, which will match in with that side, will it? That won't match in at all, because I'm going to have a pillar coming along here, aren't I? Up there? Oh yes, and that's in front of there. Yes, that is completely right. So I'm going to have cabling, but not this sort, obviously running along the floor. And these barrels are going to go up here. And they are quickly going to fill that space, actually. I shall have another row of them. Shall I have to separate them? What is the smallest space that I can get these into? I could get them in just like that, I guess. Yeah, we shall have to see how well this is going to work. But we're going to start off down here with some structural Mark 1s, which don't get applied like that. I've locked it. Come out, please. Which get applied like that. And some Mark 3s to make them like that. We can then apply these upgrades to them. So it has 3 upgrade slots. It can store 64 barrels. It can now store 128 stacks. So I think that is a lot of stacks. 64 stacks is 4,000, isn't it? So that's 8,000 blocks. So I think 8,000 will be enough for all of these, yes. So I'm just going to pop one, yes, well done me again, one of these in each of those. Okay, so I can now store that many. Now, why am I not filling them up with structural upgrades so I can store loads? Well, it's because I'm going to use this. This is a void upgrade which takes 2 slots, and if I've done my maths right, I've got 2 slots left. The void upgrade, what it does is once a barrel is full, as you can well see, any extra items which go into the barrel get automatically voided. That means that basically I can keep a constant 8,000 things in these barrels, and any more which come in I just got rid of. Now that's exactly what I want for this. I don't want more than 8,000 of any of these things, certainly, including gravel. So let's see, how do we make these? I've got to come out to have a look. It is 2 pistons with a block of obsidian. Now that should be super easy to make. Yes, I have some. So I can make loads of these. I must have a stack of pistons in there. So I can now just go pop, pop and pop. These all now have a void upgrade. You can see what upgrades they've got with some sort of tool. I've forgotten what it is. I assume it's the barrel hammer. But we know that we've done this because they are all the same. Right, now we want to actually get things out of here, and this is suddenly becoming empty for some reason, which is very nice of it. Okay, and the way we do that is the export bus. So a quick word on how Applied Energistic stores things. It chooses how it's going to store things based on a priority system, which we're going to come to later. But before it does that, the first thing it will look for is where there's already an item. So if we are looking at granite cobblestone, it will first look for where there is already granite cobblestone. If that's full, it will look for a new place. What that means is, if we want it to store things in the barrel, then we have to empty it from everywhere else. So how do we get things emptied? Well, we do that using export buses. Do I have any export buses? No, I do not. Do I ever have export buses? They are just one of those things which I never ever seem to have handy. Right, a precision export bus. We will probably want a few of these. Any of those? I can make some of those. I can make 5 of those, which will be plenty. Right, precision export buses. I'm just going to make 3 of these actually, because I want some interfaces spare. And we can then turn these ones into the precision ones. Now the nice thing about all this is it doesn't actually matter particularly what order I put the barrels in, because I could always move them around with that dolly thing which I used earlier to move the mob spawner in. Right, 1, 2, 3, all of which are going to point up, and I am going to put, what do I have lots of? Let's export gravel, the quartz and the granite, into these. Now we can set this to stack mode, of course, that's half the reason for doing it, so gravel can go into there. Quartz can be moved into there. And granite can be moved into there. Okay, so that's working away well and quickly, and you can see these are being drained really quickly out of the system. Because this is in sort by number of items, they are going to drop down. Okay, that's pretty darned good. I am happy with that. Whilst we're here, let's also build the JABBA upgrades, just while it does that. I am hitting all the wrong keys. JABBA. JABBA structural upgrades. I want to make a few of these ones. Can I make like 6 of them? Then I've run out of fences. But fences are super easy to make. I've run out of sticks. Do sticks get made automatically? I've forgotten. I have completely forgotten. Irrespective, I can make a load of sticks, no problem. Because I have stacks upon stacks of jungle wood. As you can see, and oh look how handy is an ender pouch. Pop. Right, that means that I can use the jungle wood planks to make stacks upon stacks of sticks. Again, in they go. So now I can make stacks upon stacks of fences. Oops. In they go. At which point, with a bit of luck, I can make an entire stack of these. They come in 16s, but that's fine. I probably need to make 2 stacks, don't I? Because these actually... Oh, they don't. These just require iron. Okay, so we have a stack of those and way too many of these. And we can upgrade all of these. I also need 1 more of the actual barrels just to fill in that top corner. No, not like that. Do not fly away, little barrel. Ta. There we go. There we go. I'm going to need some more storage upgrades. Two more of the storage modules. And I have run out of something. Oh, I need barrels. I did not know I needed barrels for that. 56 barrels. 2 more storage modules. There and there. And all the void upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you can see this one has maxed out. It's reached 128. And any extra which is going in should be voiding. We should actually have emptied the gravel completely. We have, because that's a gravel ore. So that's perfect. So this gets up to 128 stacks. And then it gives up, essentially. Right. So then, what we need next are a new item, which I haven't made yet. It is another one of the buses. It is this one, the storage bus. What the storage bus does is it treats any item which it is attached to with an inventory like an ME drive, so you can access it and look at all that green that's been made already. Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. I am a very, very happy chappy, and that's just from emptying those 3. Right, the storage bus. Click. And pop out. Well, how many can I make? 2, then I run out of the interfaces. Because this one is actually completely full, I'm going to take a couple of stacks out in case more come in, so they don't go into the drives. What I will now do is pop out... Where's my crescent hammer? This... Yeah, that didn't work, did it? This export bus. And replace it with a storage bus, pointing upwards onto that. So, is this the prettiest way to do it? Yes, it probably is, actually. So this is a storage bus. I can tell it what it should store in here. It should be storing gravel in here. And now any new gravel which goes into the system, which is probably well worth checking, should go straight into here, which it has done. That is absolutely perfect. Now what you can do is set How do you set this? Configure partition based on currently stored items. Bidirectional, allowed, rejected, so it's only allowed that. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. That is what I want. Is it here on this side? Here we go. The ME storage priority. And this one, I don't know what that one is. Fine, is that just saying it is a storage bus? We can set the storage priority. Now actually all of these probably have one. Here's the one for here. This is priority 1. The thing with the highest priority gets things. If I set this up to 64, it now has a priority of 64. So things will by preference always go in here and hopefully get voided. Let's offload all of the gravel back into here. This has gone up to being full again. And if we go to here and type in gravel, you can see it has reached 8222, 8226, which is completely wrong. That should be voiding. If some did manage to sneak into the system beforehand, yeah, that's going to empty it out of there, which is not what I wanted at all. So turn that away for a second. So that is... What? What? I'm confused beyond words. That is no longer connected to the ME system, or shouldn't be. Do these connect it? If they do, that will connect it anyway. Yeah, I am so confused that it does not even bear asking about. Right, let us go and get the diamond dolly, which is here. Pop you out and down there. Pop you out and up there. Twirl you around. Is that now? That's at 8,200, which I assume is that maximum. No, no it isn't. The confusion is high. Well, for a start, let us move this back in here, move that in there, and put the storage buses on here. I only have actually got one, don't I? But this will be a storage bus for this stuff, quartz cobblestone, with a high priority. Accept only listed items, so that should be fine. And gravel is still going up. If I pop this out, then any new stuff going in should go straight back in there. It has. Because that is the place to send things. It is. Okay, if that doesn't work, then I do have a backup plan. Yes, well done me. I can't do that, can I? Actually, I can. Yep, that's definitely too high. So we have a bit of a problem, but fortunately I do have a bit of a solution. Right. Okay, we are going to make another item. We are going to make an item from... I think this is from Open Blocks, actually. No, it's from Extra Utilities. The trash can. Trash cans are very easy to make. They are a chest with cobblestone and stone. They are extremely easy to make if you happen to have chests lying about. There are some chests. We have run out of jungle with planks. So here we have a trash can, which we can also connect up with a storage bus, which means we are going to need another storage bus. Right, one of those. No, don't click there, click there. A storage bus, which is obviously going to need some of these, which I've run out of, which is going to need some of those, which I have run out of, but which I can make 24 of quite easily. Right, make another 3 or 4 of these. Let's make 5. Right, we connect this up obviously to the back with one of these, and then we plonk down one of these on the top. So this is a storage bus. I could probably actually more neatly connect that straight in the back, couldn't I? Just makes it... No! Darn it. I have completely knocked that out. That is so annoying. Can I get into that, please? Thank you. Where has the storage monitor popped to? I don't appear to have picked that up. Okay, I'm just going to do that for now, because everything out there would have disconnected. So I can... This won't be any neater, will it? Will it? Will it? Maybe a little. Certainly can't do it from there, though. Right. Come on. Pop it in the back there was what I was thinking. It's sort of neater, I guess. Right, this storage monitor will have a very high priority. It will have a priority somewhere between that and that, because those are at 1, that's at 10 or whatever. So this is at priority 8. And this is the storage for gravel. Where is gravel? Need a stack of gravel. So gravel should go in here by preference once it is out of there. Okay, gravel is still going up. That's an export bus, which is completely disconnected. Right, let's just disconnect this and this. Run standard cabling under here. And that certainly shouldn't suck out of there, should it? No, it hasn't. It has sucked out of everywhere else, though. Right, now if I put the storage bus back, hopefully the right one. Well, this is a gravel storage bus with priority 20, say. So, yes, no, don't do that, don't do that. Right, so if we get all these out of here and start to pop them into here, they should go into there. They are. Come on, pick these up, please. Right, they should go into there until we have the requisite 128, which is 8129, which is correct. No more going in because anything else goes into this trash can from extra utilities. And that, finally, appears to be working. Which is making me really, really happy. Okay, so now all we have to do is pop these out and pop storage monitors onto these. Storage buses, I should say. And do we have a stack of each of those? So this one is taking that, and this one is taking that. Also, this one can export granite, and granite again, and this stuff. So again, these will all fill up until there's 128 stacks of them, and then they'll start to get deleted into the trash can. Perfect. And we have so much space now. We're still on 8129, which is the correct number. I probably need to do one for vines as well. But it is working. I am as happy as I can possibly be. We can run a cable up here, and then we'll have another row of them going along the top there. And we can probably also have a row of them running along there with some more, another row of barrels up there. And I think that will get rid of most of our excess junks, which shall be absolutely superb. So I'm going to spend a bit of time sorting all of these things out now, guys. So that will be... oh, those are my pre-configured ones. Oops. That will be it for this episode, guys. As ever, I do hope that you enjoyed it. Do remember to like and subscribe if you did. And most importantly, I do hope very much to see you again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.